Hey yo. Hi. Mm. Um. I have to respawn my chat window. Hi everybody. Hey, so for those of you who pay attention in the Discord community, a couple things. Number one, there's a new video out on YouTube. Now, next time I'm gonna record that video with different recording settings. I was using the default iPhone settings and I learned I could record in ProRes. So next time we do a IRL video, it'll be recorded in like HVEC 265 or ProRes or something. But there's a new YouTube video. It's not a short. It's a full length actual normal YouTube video. A little different than the normal stuff, so I don't have high expectations for the views, but if you want to see more Neo videos, definitely go check it out, like and comment. That helps me. That's number one. Number two is I was gonna do RV there yet today. However, Kobo Stromo is getting bored by his house, so we had to move RV there yet to Tuesday. So on Sunday we're gonna finish that Backrooms game, which apparently they fixed a bug, so that's good. We're gonna finish the Backrooms game on Sunday, and then on Tuesday we're gonna do RV there yet. So today I'm kind of just like, well, what if we do VRChat and then maybe either chat can try to suggest a game or we can play Arc Raiders. There is a huge new patch in Arc Raiders right now. It's been my fixation a little bit, but I don't know how many people in my community actually like that game. So I'm open to other suggestions. However, for the beginning of the stream, I was thinking of doing like trying to find a short horror world adventure and just doing it. A Nubian Nomad might have sent me one. And I think I've got a couple in the Discord server I can look through. Let's see who we got today. Hi, Zendrake. Oh, we got a lot of chatters. Oh my god. Hi, Titanium. Hi, Fuzzy Animal Girl. Hi, Mars. Hi, Karma Sparks. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Sora. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Levin. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Phoenix Frostheart. Hi, Madly Ambitious. Hi. Oh. Hi, Martinist. It's a Zorcon. Hi, Battle Badger. Hi, Retrofit. Hi, Gimme Tail. Hi, Tally. Hi, Umbral Durg. Hi, Peach. Peach, I was telling you about it in DMs, and I can show you in real life. Actually, do you guys want me to show you with my my camera right now? Do you guys want to see how my VRChat setup works? How my VR setup works if I turn on my camera? Let me see if I could do that. I have my iPhone. I could just show you guys. I could just show you live in real time. Peach was asking me about my VR setup because of the Steam frame coming out. People might need mixed tracking since the Steam frame is inside out tracking. Let me see if I can bring my iPhone up in OBS. Okay. Yeah, we can just bring up iPhone and OBS. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is this will be interesting to show off. A lot of people will not have seen this before.
Gifted a tier 1 subscription to Mars Hater.
Copy. Paste reference. Order, move to bottom. Okay, now I just have to get CamHub to actually agree with me. What just subscribe? What just happened? Let's see. Here we got. Oh, Phoenix, thank you for the gift sub. I was feeling a little bloated yesterday. Okay. I think my cam hub is working. Guys, tell me if this view is big enough. Alright, here's my setup. Now, the Steam Frame is an inside-out tracking headset, but so you might be asking, Neo, how are you doing full-body tracking? These are my Tundra trackers. These are jazz sneakers. Here, I'll take them off. These are just jazz sneakers. So, this is my shoe with my foot. And I use the Quest Pro, right? Here we go, selfie. Ooh, I. I. That's me in there. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, I use the Quest Pro, which is an inside-out tracking headset. I have a clip that puts a Tundra on here. And this is my microphone. It's a Lark Max. Yeah, that's my microphone. Anyways, and I use dongles for the index controller. And this is the dongle for the Tundra right here. I unplug it when I'm not using it because it's annoying if you leave it plugged in. So you might be wondering, Neo, how do you use index controllers with a Quest Pro, and how do you use Tundra trackers with a Quest Pro? And I got base stations. See, there's a base station. So how does all that work? Well, I have two dongles for the index controllers. One dongle for 4 Tundra trackers. One Tundra tracker goes on my head, on the headset, and then the others are like the shoes, the belt, and the shoes. And then it works with Space Calibrator. So Space Calibrator looks like this, and basically you can set it to always be calibrating, referencing the headset all the time. So the tracker on my head is referencing the headset, and that way it combines my headset tracking, which is inside out, with my full body tracking and my controllers, which are outside in with base stations. So that's how all that works. The critical element is this program, which is free on Steam. I think it's called Space Calibrator. Hopefully that explains anything. If anybody has any questions about that, you can ask me later in DMs or in the Discord server, but hopefully that's a good explanation for you guys. I'm gonna turn that off now. Go back to the fantasy world of VRChat. It only takes so much real life before I start to get a little uncomfortable. Oh my god. I need to be a creature. Anyways, I hope that was interesting, and hopefully that explains everything. What trackers? These are Tundra trackers, Tundra Labs. I was on the Kickstarter for the Tundra trackers, like when it was incepted very early on. I got like the first wave of Tundra trackers a long time ago. In VRChat, I always use the Tundra trackers, always. When I am VTubing, I use Slime, and the reason I use Slime for VTubing is because I don't have to run Steam VR. I can use Slime VR server and this thing called VMC receiver to send my full body mocap to Wardo. And the reason I do that is because I don't want to run Steam VR all the time, because like running Steam VR in non-VR mode causes a lot of entropy with a lot of games. So like theoretically speaking, you could be a VTuber with Steam VR, which is kind of like if you were playing VRChat without the chat part. You're just VRChat but kind of worse. But you have to modify the files of Steam VR, and it just causes a massive headache, and then gaming, and it gets all weird. So I run Slime VR server, and I use VMC receiver. I can show you what my slime trackers look like really quick, if you want to see. These are my... I have it all set up in case of we play a desktop game after VRChat today. So I have a different pair of shoes for VTubing. I have VR shoes. Does this appear on screen? Yeah, I have. These are my VR shoes and my VTuber shoes. And they're both of my pairs of indoor shoes. I never wear these outside. So when I'm in VRChat, I wear these. And when I'm VTubering, I wear these. And then I got, they're all these little tracking pucks. They're really small. I just wear this whole thing. It's like 19 trackers. And they work with this antenna right here. I also wear one on my head with this headband. And I got these gloves for people who are really sensitive to the sun. So like the underside, I'll put it on. Hold on. This is what it looks like when I wear my VTuber gloves. So like, it's like as unrestricted as my hand can possibly be. And I just glued a tracker on top. They're apparently made for people who are really, really sensitive to getting sunburned. They were like $5 on Amazon. I've never washed them. They're gross, maybe, kind of. Don't think about it too much. So yeah, that's my setup. I'm gonna put my feet back on now. Hopefully that stuff is half as interesting to you guys as it is to me. Does that help you, Peach? Oh yeah. Now, Slime VR can be a really good option though. And especially because they're getting better all the time. Like, in the future, they're gonna have like these slimes that like use a reference object that's kind of like a base station. So Slime VR can be a very compelling option. However, if you're dancing and running and jumping, sometimes slime is not as good right now. That may change. As for Flux Pose, I don't know enough about Flux Pose. I wish somebody would tell me about Flux Pose, because if it has like, if it could be tied into Wardo without me having to run Steam VR, or if it has VMC receiver and it has less drift than slime trackers, and I don't have to wear 19 slime trackers to use it, I might want that, maybe. I might want to try that, maybe. But on the other hand, if it doesn't, and on the other hand, if it's just like, if it just uses Steam VR and it's not that good, then I already have enough tracking going on. Something I want to do, by the way, I plan on getting the Steam frame if I can. I don't know if I can, but I want to. I really want to. And here's why. I want to, you guys saw the Steam frame had like an add-on module that people are theorizing is for face tracking. I want to use the Steam frame to play PC games on controller while like in VR, kinda. And then like I use the eye tracking of the Steam frame and then a mouth tracking module. And then I just have my full body tracking VR setup. And then that way I'm like, I just play games and my VTuber is full body tracking in a more seamless, smoother environment with tons of trackers and stuff. And then you guys just see me in full body tracking all the time. Like as good as VRChat almost. The problem with that is something that makes VRChat full body tracking good is its IK. So part of it is that I have outside in tracking and a headset to route everything together. And part of it is that VRChat has a unique IK, whereas VMC receiver kind of doesn't really have IK. So that's why it's a little tougher. That's why I need more trackers for VMC receiver. Anyways, oh, that was a lot of information. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, the Gabe Cube. Not gonna lie, I'm hyped for the Gabe Cube. I don't have a lot of money to spend on stuff, and I already have a PC and a laptop, but like, damn, that Gabe Cube looks so cool. Sheesh. If I was rich and I had like a vacation home or something, I'd be like, oh yeah, GameCube. Or if I was still going to video game tournaments all the time, GameCube. Oh my god, video game tournaments, dude. Depending on the price of that thing, video game tournaments, the GameCube could be a lifesaver for the video game tournament community. Oh my god. Everyone's calling it the GameCube, yeah. The GameCube. Have I missed any important chat messages? Did I answer all the questions, Peach? Put those damn things in the washer? No. Do you guys want to smell the shoes? You want to sniff? Interesting. I will remember this. Can we watch a YouTube short? Oh man. I'm gonna bring up a YouTube short really quick. No second sniff. Yeah.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Let me see if I can even do it. I don't know if I can bring up my own shorts. Let's see here. I don't know if I can turn up the volume. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. And then on OBS, I could just set the display capture. Maybe. This was us playing No I'm Not Human a while ago. Dude, my mouse doesn't show up on OBS. Okay, never mind. There it is. There? Sniff? What else? Ew, it's got the fungus. It made a noise when she opened up her armpit. Enjoy it? The fuck do you mean enjoy it? Oh! What? You already missed chance. No second sniff. Only large idiot do that. That game was really good. That was a really good game. I think I discovered that game because of Queso. Anyways, I'm back to music. Besides Arc Raiders, what have people been playing lately? Because for me, it's been like work on stuff and Arc Raiders. Cracktorio? Oh no. I would never play that. That sounds dangerous. You've been playing Power Wash Simulator 2? Mars Hater is really good at Noida. I saw Mars Hater become God in Noida the other day. That was crazy. It's addicting. I will remember this. Okay. Note to self. Cinnamon is addicted to Power Washing Simulator. Have you considered becoming a power washer in real life? Did you know you can make money doing that? Noida is a hard game. I love the cute characters of Atlas, but sometimes I get a little tired of running around just hitting things. Although being a cute little kobold, a chubby kobold, is pretty satisfying, I'll admit. I'll admit that even I like that. What's up, Voltage? Night Rain, like Elden Ring Night Rain? I have only dabbled in Elden Ring. It didn't really capture me. Hi, Miyagic, I was just showing off how my whole setup works with Tundra and slime and different shoes I have for different things. I have VR shoes and VTuber shoes. You play any good games lately, Magic? Magic, I'm asking people for good games today because do I have VTuber socks? Kinda. Sort of. I'm asking people for good games today because my original plans to play RV There Yet have been rescheduled to Tuesday because Cobblestromo got eaten by his floorboards. So I'm thinking really hard. I think I want to do like a horror world in VRChat. Woo, it's Donuts! Hi, we're just getting started today. Welcome. How was your stream? Did you guys know that Donuts plays Arc Raiders a little bit? How was Dino Blade? Whoa. Big tail. Here you go. I don't have a crew set up for Mimesis. Yes, it is the Dino game with a sword. Yeah, big. Anyways, how's it going, Donuts? Thank you so much. For those that don't know, Donuts, I've actually been watching a lot of Donuts' streams lately. He streams at a time when I'm like kind of assembling my life and organizing my own to-do list and like settling like my errands and stuff. My like internal at home errands. So I tend to catch Donuts right when I'm in the middle of working. Is it more? I thought it was only a demo. It's only a demo, right? It's just a demo? I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Just a demo. The game is just a baby. Just a demo. Anyways, I'm Ritual Neo. I rig furry models. I play lots of video games. I'm master rank in Rivals of Ether 2. I've been playing Arc Raiders. I do 3D model commissions a little bit. I host VRChat meetups. We do a little bit of everything. Today I was thinking of trying to explore Horror World in VRChat. I was explaining how my setup works with Tundra trackers and Quest Pro and how my VTuber setup works with a Slime VR and VMC receiver. So now you're all caught up. Oh, Alley Cat, that's for I need to turn. I thought I pressed the button to turn that off. There we go. Azo, can you refund Alley Cat's points? Yeah, this is the Lumastera. I actually did my own edit of the Lumastera, so I did my own face tracking on the Lumastera, and then I also made it more friend-shaped. Hmm. I'm gonna change my lock. I think I'm locked. There we go. Locked on the head. Very friend shape. Very cute. Yes. True. Donuts, have you had any luck in Arc Raiders? The super duper new event thing is out today. Wow, the matriarch. You know, I haven't even killed the queen yet. I haven't killed a queen yet. I killed a leaper by myself. I lured a leaper into a building and then blew it up with grenades. That's kind of an achievement, right? If you kill enough of the big arc robots, you get a big long tail for sure. Actually, if you kill a lot of raiders, you can eventually get a serum to turn into your persona, but you have to mercilessly kill lots and lots and lots of people in the extraction shooter. It's a very rare drop. The Walking Fortress? I was watching Shroud. Right before stream today, I was listening to Shroud, and he and his buddies blew up a matriarch because, of course, they all have like the most high-end, insane end-game equipment. So, like, lol. The matriarch is... What do you mean the matriarch is Neo-sized? No! Zentha says, I had to ditch VMC when it stopped detecting my hardware. Thankfully, VNAN now has built-in Steam VR stuff. Zentha, can you elaborate on that a little bit? I'm interested to hear about that kind of thing. I'm always trying to make my full body tracking outside of VRChat better, because in VRChat it's really easy, but full body tracking as a VTuber is really hard. What do you mean sometimes Neo is a matriarch? Hi NTM. It's been a while since I've seen you in VR. Battle Badger says, you brought your own pillow to the sleepover? I don't want to hear about it. I'm gonna see if I can find a world. Hey, what's up, Jacket? By the way, guys, Jacket is the artist behind the thumbnail from the latest YouTube video that we just put up literally today. So I did a fursuit video. Next time I'm gonna record it in like ProRes or something, because the lighting didn't come out the way I wanted. But yeah. I'm gonna try to come out with more YouTube videos in the future, because we've been doing like a lot of shorts, but I want to get back on the like semi-consistent like normal widescreen videos. Anyways, I think my friend sent me some VRChat worlds. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, I found one called Nor. And I think I've got one called Addy Mente. Let's check out Addy Mente. Yeah, I do them occasionally, Beauty Banger. I haven't forgotten about your character. I just got like a lot going on. Actually, I was gonna play RV There Yet today, Beauty Banger, but one of the people I was gonna play with got eaten by their house. So they'll be back on Tuesday. Okay, Zentha, but riddle me this. What if you want to switch between VTubing with Steam VR and doing VRChat? Do you have to like mess with Steam VR a lot to make that happen? Is it like mega annoying? Because I've found that Steam VR is really picky when you try to use it without a headset. It gets mad. Kobelstromo got eaten by his house. He'll be back on Tuesday. I don't have any group. I plan on just doing it by myself today. Yeah, I just do it without a headset. When I have full body tracking, like in my VTuber mode, I do it all with no headset. I wear a tracker on my head. I wear a slime tracker on my head. No headset. And then I use the iPad. I use an iPad's front-facing camera for face tracking. Hi Kamikaze, welcome. Okay. Gonna turn up the world volume and turn off my music. Yeah, I use 19 slime trackers when I'm not in VRChat. So when I'm in VRChat, I have a Tundra tracker on my head, my controllers, my Quest Pro, one belt tracker, and my 2 feet trackers on my shoes. Hi, Fraga. Um, I'm turning off the music because this world has its own audio. The Pete trackers, yes, very, very important. The tracking of the hooves. I'm gonna set the camera a little wide and a little bright. Just a little brighter. And then I'm gonna smooth it out. There we go. Hmm. We're like in a house. Hi, Dante. Is this like an escape room? Whoa. Cool. Has anybody ever operated a gramophone in real life? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little drink of water. Meow meow. I know wow wow. Wow wow wow. Wow wow wow. Wow wow wow. Wow 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 wow. Wow wow wow. Wow 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 wow. Wow wow. Wow wow. Wow 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 wow. I know I know I know. Sorry, went stupid first. Let's keep going. Oh! I'm in this painting. That's kind of weird. Why am I in there? That happens sometimes. Yeah, I am picking my nose. Oh. Oh, it's a loop or something. Or maybe something. Is this like a spot the difference kind of? Weird. Okay, I guess I'll play the music again. It's a different song. Oh, the door opened. There's a teacup here. What do you guys think it means? You know what would be really helpful is if somebody made like a playlist of like horror, spooky, like adventures, you know, and then I could just do them all the time. How's the photo? It looks the same. Or at least the painting is the same. The painting of me. There's a lot of paintings in here. Neo is the monster. Maybe later. This is a guy. Add Minty. I wonder what it's like to live in a classic place with all these open, wide areas. I live in an apartment. Sometimes I think about how in video games, rooms are bigger than they are in real life. Especially video games, running in a static. Oh. Especially video games that are third person. So like for example, Arc Raiders is a third person shooter, which means that the stairs, the hallways, and many rooms are like way bigger than rooms that most people have in real life. But it's because it's a game design thing, because otherwise it'd be too cramped for third person. Well, that's kind of weird. I wonder who this is. This is Admin Minetti. Hmm. In the depths they wait. In the depths they wait, my memories flicker and dissipate. Even though I try to remember, nothing is left but embers. Therefore, I wait for the closing curtains. In the end, only one thing is certain. Adimente. Oh. Wonder if this is about somebody going through mental decline. Kind of sad. Wait, I thought I grabbed the gramophone stuff, but it's gone. Where'd it go? Did it? Oh no. The gramophone stuff is over here now. That's kind of weird. Whoa. Oh shit, that's scary. What the fuck? Oh my god. The mirror moved and then there was some horrible eyes in there. I bet it's behind me now. Oh, that's the curtain. That's the curtain from the note. Oh wow. That's kind of freaky. Okay, interesting. A different song. And the door opens. Environmental storytelling. This looks like somebody, maybe if the room represents their life, like they're kind of in a mental decline or something. Oh. Oh. Oh, the lights. Oh, it's dark. Oh, we're in a gramophone. What the? Oh, that can't be good. Dementia. If I didn't know better, I'd almost think that's really close to saying dementia. Neo lick the walls? I don't want to do that. I'm not licking any walls. No thanks. No wall licking. Thank you. No thanks. Don't want to licking walls. Nope. Oh, there's a hand. There was a hand reaching out for the gramophone. What? Maybe? Did I do this one in first person mode? First person Neo activated. Stage 4. Oh. Adamante, adamante, adamante. These instructions are not as clear as they used to be. Actually, some avatars already do that artificer, although I feel like they got kind of worse in an update. So my Moonfang does that. If I go to the Moonfang, the Moonfang has the option to do that. I don't know how much you guys can see it. Oh, a small amount. There it is. The Neo nose. I'm not gonna leave it on, but in case you wanted to see what it looks like, that's what it looks like. I have to turn it up all the way. The Neo nose. Back to gummy hands. Poopy. Oh, it's a normal room. Adimente. Maybe it became normal again in here somehow. The instructions are gone. Oh. Nope, that's bad. Uh-oh. I don't think gramophones is supposed to do that. Oh. Oh. That's not supposed to do that. Oh, that's not supposed to do that. Oh, that doesn't do that. Oh. 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 Hmm. What? That was very interesting. Wait, why is my face blurry now? What? Xander says, I am a graphonologist. This is rare but natural gramophone behavior. World is pixelated. 144p Neo. Ah, that gramophone. It's that gramophone that I hate. That fucking gramophone. Ooh. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, the stuff everywhere is kind of bizarro mode. Jump. Kind of dark in here. Oh, telling me. I think it's telling me to jump into the darkness. Oh, oh man. Ooh. Okay. It's an alarm clock? I think it's about a guy who got really old and his mental faculties faded and then he died. Which is really sad and kind of disturbing. A different kind of horror than perhaps I was looking for. That was interesting. That's the end, by the way. I don't think there's any more. I know it's the end because there's a mirror. They always put the mirror at the end. Does anybody want to suggest another one? Hmm. Fun fact, if the music box is prescribing or predicting your death, you can just turn it off and close it and never die. Keys? Okay. Is it the one with the girl who has bunny ears? It's a treat for mirror dwellers. You know, I had a theory that vampires would love VR chat because in VR they can experience a mirror, and everyone loves to sit in front of mirrors in VR. Ah, yeah. Is this it? This is kind of loud. Because they're made of like silver, or the old school mirrors were made of silver. Okay, this is called keys. I have the key. Ow. I'm guessing this is like escape room-ish. It's either escape room-ish or it's gonna get weird really fast. Eat the key. Become suspiciously key-shaped, big and round. I know something fun we could do after VRChat today. There's a Steam Next Fest. It's called Animal Fest, and it's just lots of games that are like animals and furries and stuff. We can look at them after VRChat today. Nom nom. So there's blue, green, and purple and red in here. I'm guessing a gray key doesn't open a yellow door. Can I? What's up, Silver Wolf? Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Oh, here's a yellow bucket. I can make a yellow key with the piss bucket. Oh yeah, just like in real life. Oh, that's right. We talked about big furries the other day. Well, welcome. I like friend-shaped furries a little bit. There's a little bit of friend shape goes a long way. Speaking of which, for those of you who like really big furries, I posted an art by Kainu Tanashi. They drew me really big and round, if you like to see that kind of thing. Blimp, yes. The blimp. Maybe I have to spell the word key? There's these there's a bunch of letters on the ground. F? H A N J O M K B is that all of them? K is for key? No. O is for open? Wait. O plus F makes a key. Of course. I knew that. Obviously, duh. Okay, this room is full of keys, and there's a crying baby on the other side of the door. Stress. Cortisol. The baby. The baby. Which key is it? It's none of these keys. Why are there so many keys? Oh my god. It's none of them. I'm doing some squats today. What the frick? Maybe I have to make a key out of keys? Oh, there's a key up here. There's a secret key. No, it's not that key either? Uh-oh. I think I picked up every single key in the room. Do I have to make a massive mega key out of keys? What's up, Volpes? Welcome. I think that's the point, Azo. It's supposed to... Crying is supposed to make you feel anxiety. That's how crying works. That's why babies are born with the ability to do it. Okay, I'll see you later, Jacket. I don't see one under the table. There was one under the desk. I already got it. There's a light switch. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit on that noise. I don't know if the light switch does anything. Sometimes the mirror is part of a puzzle in a world like this. There will be things that only show up in the mirror. Maybe the keys. Oh. The light switch might have unlocked the door. The music got kind of weird. Oh, the mirror is gone. I can't imagine anything scarier in VRChat than if the mirror is gone. Thanks for the follow. Wow. There's two doors? Obviously we take the... Holy shit! Did you guys see that? Chat, what was that? Oh, that's normal. Oh, okay. Wow, in Latin. Oh, time for the darkness. Uh-oh. Decay. Oh, a key. Okay. This happened to my dad once. Oh, wow. The rot consumes. Okay. Dead people. Maybe, like, for some reason we're responsible for all these people. Wowie zowie. I'm looking for a key. Yeah, feet. Try not to get too excited. See, this, you know it's a spooky world because normally this is where the mirror goes, and there isn't one here. Terrifying. Where is the key? I bet one of these feet has it. I don't think Azza would like this world very much. Someday I'm gonna make Wazzo watch The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, my favorite movie, and she's gonna be like, "No, Neo, no," and I'm gonna be like, "Please." Okay, I must be missing something in here. Maybe it's under a table? Am I stupid? The Thing is an awesome movie. Yes. Okay, I'm noticing that some of these guys have tags on their feet. Some of them don't. Maybe it's some kind of puzzle. I wonder if there's a time limit. Unsettling. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Xander. I might watch that sometime. I might. I am a little confused. I'm like, I must be missing something. Whoa, I'm so shiny now. Wow, I'm so bright. Whenever I get confused, I just look at myself in the camera and then I feel better. Oh, there's a bucket here. Nope, nothing in the bucket. There must be something you can do in this room. There's a chair with no frame. It says it's just a frame. I'm in a puzzle room, puzzle horror game right now, Eclipse. And I'm trying to find the key. Every room has a key, but I guess that the key must be really dark or something. Or hidden. Maybe I was supposed to like pull these off somehow? I might need a hint. I'm like clicking everything. I've clicked everything in this room. Maybe? I was thinking I'm supposed to get on top of them and get on top of something else, but no. I did check under the beds. Yeah, I checked under the beds. There's nothing there. In the bodies? Well, I'm trying to. I'm like, there's like nothing to click on here at all, which is kind of creepy. This is definitely weird. Nothing. I keep accidentally stepping on top of them. Nothing. This foot looks kind of weird. What's up, Woozy Foxes? How you doing? I'm trying to figure out a puzzle in this VRChat horror world right now. How's it going? I'm super bright, emissive in here. Well, the thing is, Artificer, is that usually if something matters, you can click on it. But, like, there's nothing to click on in this room. The cubby is empty. I can't click on the door. Maybe it's hidden on top of the door frame? Okay, I want a hint. Somebody who's done this world before, tell me. Just tell me. I'm like, I've gotten to the point where I've clicked on every single thing in this room. Freestyle. Where's the key? I have been clicking inside of the bodies as hard as I can for like an hour. Not an hour, but like I'm like bending over. I'm gonna make myself smaller. I'm like, okay, now I'm clicking inside the bodies. I have run my hand through every single body and I'm trying to click them. Clicking, click, click, click. Click, 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 click. There's like nothing there. Okay, for those of you who have never used VR before, VRChat objects always kind of like when you get close to them, they highlight and they give a little haptic. So you know if you're getting close to like a control or an object or a toggle or a switch or anything interactable, because it'll kind of come up in the UI and you'll get a haptic in the controller. So like there's nothing here. There must be somehow one of the bodies I just didn't check the sweet spot. This one. I saw for a split second right there. Dude. Okay, minus. Downvote. That's annoying. That's annoying. There's nothing about this that could have hinted about that, and it was like in the most annoying place. On top of like you could, if you try to get close to it, you just like get on top of it by mistake. Whatever. Anyways. Well, there's no way to go back, Eclipse, so. Another weird room. Oh, it's a mirror. I'm so bright. I wonder if, wonder what this is about. Wonder what this is symbolical of. It sounds like a dying person giving birth. I think that this one, the mirror, must be a clue. Maybe. Maybe the... Oh, that one you didn't even... Oh, spiders. Arachnophobia warning! Oh no, I don't want to walk into those. Even I don't like that. Uncomfortable. Ooh. Oh man. Oh my god. Okay. You guys don't feel it, you don't know, but when you walk under the big spider, it maxed out the haptics on both of my controllers. It massively gave me the heebie-jeebies. That's a good prank. Oh, third person mode? What? It's like, are we Resident Evil now? Oh, the spider. Oh, the spider! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, hell no, Cinnamon! Cinnamon was like, oh, hell no! Oh, no! Fuck this. I think it's amazing. I love it. Oh, yeah, I felt something. Oh, that hits harder than coffee. I'm like, oh, finally. Feeling something. Back to the whining baby noise. Yeah. Or the old person dying or something. The wheelchair? Oh. It's so dark. See? Oh! What was that? Oh, okay, that gave me... My hair is on end. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay, back to a normal calm room and my normal colored non-gigabloomy hands. Ah, that was great. I feel wide awake now. That was amazing. Like medicine. A long spooky hallway. Oh, back to the horrible color. Oh yes. This is a good one. I'm enjoying it for you guys, Magic. Ooh. Oh yeah! That was great! Thanks for playing! Look, some pictures of me! It's me and the spider. Me in the wheelchair. Me and my incredible curves. Me scrambling for keys while being a streamer. Me tiptoeing through the hallway. Me dipping the key in the piss bucket. That was a good time. Me and the demonic hell portal magic sign. This is such a good moment. Me and the dead people. I don't like those dead people very much. Me and the spiders. Yeah. That was great. Is there another one we can do? I might have one called Nor. Let me see here. I hope I haven't done this already. It has no details. There was oh, let's check it out. Dark. In the darkness. Oh, look at oh, I think we died. I am dead now. I died. We're dead. To death. I am dead now. We died. I died. All dead. No more alive. All out of alive. Only dead now. We are dead. Or we're police and we're investigating who died. Either we're police investigating who died or we died. Kind of on a theory of we died since I literally spawned on top of this, but we'll see what happens. Did you know when LA Noir was written, they hadn't invented colors yet. So everything was black and white. It was grayscale. That's why they retell those stories in grayscale. Trench coat and a big cigar? Is that what detectives had? Or would they have a pipe? Or cigarettes? Do detectives smoke a pipe, cigarettes, or a cigar? I feel like cigars are more for mobsters or like maybe rich kind of upper class, you know? Pipes are for dads. Cigarettes. A detective can only afford cigarettes. They can't afford cigars. And then colors got invented. When I play detective in Space Station 13, I smoke as many cigarettes as possible all the time. Don't do that in real life, by the way. Don't smoke cigarettes. It's funny in a video game. Don't do that. Anyways. Gentlemen. $500 cigarettes. We're indoors, so monochrome friend shape. Dr. Pepper? Did you guys know that Dr. Pepper actually was invented before colors? Why does this room have a little bit of color in it? Maybe the color is part of the storytelling. $500, gentlemen. Did you guys know that embedded Unity video players were invented before color? Thanks for the follow. Can I have a Dr. Pepper? Yes, you can. This reminds me of Project Silverfish. A ball? A mirror? Oh, my colors are coming back. Maybe the further away I get from the murder scene, the more my color comes back. It's kind of nice to be me. Whoa. Why did my hips do that? Wonder if this is like a... This reminds me of those worlds, the big ones we used to explore. Ethereal, are you nearsighted or do you have astigmatism? Yep, that's... Yep. I knew it before you were even gonna say, because I had astigmatism and then I had eye surgery. I had PRK done. Now I don't have astigmatism anymore, mostly. They got most of it. Yep. I had eyeball surgery. They put a solvent on top of my eyeballs. And then they used an abrasive spinning tool and they basically rubbed away the top of the epithelial layer of my eyeball. And then a laser that looked like, the AI from the ship AI from Wall-E made some loud, angry beeps at my eyeball while flashing a laser. And then they put a bandage over my eyeball that was like transparent so I could still see through it, and I had to wear that for like a week. And then they did that to the other eyeball too. I had to look straight ahead into the abrasive tool with my eyes open. So they're scrubbing the epithelial layer of my eyeballs away while I'm staring into the tool. That was one of the life experiences I've ever had, and one of the things I've ever had to do. But now I don't have to wear glasses. That sounds terrifying. It was a little terrifying, but they gave me some drugs to deal with the anxiety. Oh. Oh, he shot me. Maybe this is how I died. Oh, maybe we're supposed to go on a different path and then maybe we don't die. Wait, I'm in color now. Why am I in color now? What is that? What is that? What does that mean? What is the symbolism that now I'm in color? Dude, of course, you can do whatever you want. The mirror is broken. What does it mean? Okay, well, last time we went down that hatch, so maybe we go upstairs now? Oh. I think this door doesn't open. Maybe there's no other way to go. Maybe if we go there now that the color is back on, something different will happen. I'm kind of hungry. Oh, the rain. It's not raining anymore. The time has stopped, maybe. What does that mean? We ate like a serving of pasta with some vegetables at. Can I have an apple fritter? And the mac and cheese, Panera Bread mac and cheese. And there's pizza. I'm doing great, Burby. We're just exploring some scary worlds. At the beginning of the stream, I showed off how all of my slime VR stuff works, and how my unique VR setup works. I thought you already played that one, Jude. You didn't already do Persona 4 Golden? I played Persona 4 Golden a really long time ago. Azo, can we go to McDonald's? Jaden, thank you for the follow. Guys, Azo won't take me to McDonald's for some reason. Azo also doesn't take me to Taco Bell or Dutch Bros. Maybe this world is about a person who died and they're like reliving their death experience over and over and over again. How many gift subs is Trip to Macus? My dad used to make this really annoying joke. He used to say things like, you guys want to go to the local Scottish restaurant? You may have heard of it, McDonald's. And he would act like it was in fast food. Super annoying. He'd also say things like, you know, the thing about Pokemon is you gotta catch them all. And every time he would do it anytime anyone mentioned Pokemon in any context, no matter what. And he would make it longer and longer and longer. So like the pause, the time it would take to say it would be longer. So he'd be like, you know the thing about those Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. It's super obnoxious. Yeah, what's up, Strife Dragon? I think we've done everything in this world. Does anybody have any more I could try? I have 35% battery left. I'm thinking about going to VTuber mode, and we could check out on Steam the whatchamacallit, the they call it Animal Fest or something. Ooh, hi Alex Slayer.
Sweet_candy_NL just
Sweet Candy, thank you for the
26 months.
resub. Oh, okay, Ethereal. The sale? I don't know if it's really a sale. Of course, Ethereal. For those that don't know, Ethereal is working on a food/fat system for VRChat. I might tie it into my avatar edits in the future, so that could be interesting. Look how colorful this place is. Oh my god. So much lighting and post-processing. Hi, Oh my god, how do I say that? Twizel? Okay. We've been in VR for about an hour and 40 minutes. I want to put on all my VTuber stuff, and then we're gonna just take a look at some cool at some, on some Steam games and some neat stuff. And then, depending on how much energy I have left, we might play some video games. Things we can look at: the Steam Animal Fest, and Arc Raiders also has a massive update today, and it's kind of a game I'm playing a lot. So either one of those two things, we're gonna do those. Yeah, video games. I know. Twitter pick moment? Well, if you insist. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna switch into my VTuber gear. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes.